Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. We have rebranded. We are no longer Future Radio. We are now Audio Visual. So you guys know me as Future, but now I will be known as AV. Just call me AV. Keep it simple, 2 letters. But anyways, let's get into it. Today we are talking about Batman. That's right. We're talking about the Dark Knight himself. The director for the Batman film, Matt Reeves, has kind of gave us a peek into what he has planned for the Caped Crusader. In a recent interview with Fandango while promoting War of the Planet of the Apes, Matt Reeves revealed that he has ideas for a trilogy for the Batman franchise and that he's been sharing ideas with the execs over at Warner Brothers. Now, there's a lot of moving pieces we gotta watch out for, because what happens to Batman after the Justice League comes out? Are we still gonna have Ben Affleck as our Batman, or are they gonna move the cowl to another actor? We really don't know. But I'm gonna work off the assumption that we are gonna keep Ben Affleck as Batman because, one, I really like him and I think he's doing a bang-up job as the Caped Crusader. Speaking of moving pieces, we got a couple pieces we still gotta iron out, like the bad guy. Who is the bad guy for the Batman film? The first one, is it still Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke? I really hope it is, because I mean, he's the only Batman villain, who's pretty popular right now because of the whole Arrow series, that we haven't seen in a major motion picture. And I think Deathstroke is a great equal to Batman in strength and in strategy. And another big question on fans' mind is, are we going to see Jared Leto return as the Joker for the DCEU, or are they going to change it up? Are they going to go with the he's Jason Todd and the real Joker is out there somewhere? What are they going to do? I don't know. Hopefully we do see some form of a Joker again, because I think Batman needs his Joker wherever he goes. In the comic books you need a Joker, in the video games you have a Joker, and in the motion pictures you need a Joker as well. Now, assuming that we're working with the trilogy with Matt Reeves, the next question is bad guys. What bad guys are we going to get in this trilogy? Who are we going to get? Honestly, the ones I would want to see, I would like to see the Penguin played by Josh Gad. I know. He's been on social media lately promoting himself as the Penguin with fan art and stuff like that. But honestly, I think Josh Gad can do it. He does comedy. He can connect with an audience. I think he can really portray a very evil, sinister mob boss Cobblepot. So number one is the Penguin. I would love to see him in one of these trilogy films. And another bad guy I'd love to see get a facelift, get redone for this new Batman universe would be Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze has always been one of my favorite bad guys in the Batman universe, and I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, but we need a more accurate, a more intelligent, more sinister, more caring Mr. Freeze, because at the core Mr. Freeze does care. All he wants to do is save his wife. That's all he wants to do. And I think if Matt Reeves can throw that in with his noir kind of detective Batman, I think Mr. Freeze would be a very interesting addition to one of these trilogy films. And I'd also like to see more Killer Croc. Killer Croc has also been one of my favorite Batman villains just because he's animalistic, he's savage, and you can't reason with Killer Croc. And I want him done more, not so much the suicide Killer Croc, but that's what we already have, but more of the horror, scary Killer Croc. The Killer Croc that when you're in the sewers, this big alligator man is going to chase you and eat you. Killer Croc is scary, and if Matt Reeves, I know he can, if he can make Killer Croc scary just like that, like he's hunting you down, I'm sure he can fit in just fine in one of these Batman films. Another bad guy I would like to see in one of the trilogy films is the Riddler. I know when people think of Riddler on film, they think of the Jim Carrey Riddler, but that's not what Matt Reeves is going to give us. I hope he won't give us that. I'm fingers crossed with that. The Riddler I want, if they were to put him in the film, is the darker, more mentally sinister Riddler. The man who is out there to destroy the world's greatest detective mentally. This guy is not a physical guy. We know that. He's a skinny guy, the Riddler. He's out there to mentally break Batman, and there's no frills with him. He's out there to destroy him with the most deadly riddles he can think of, and I think Matt Reeves can give that to us. So that's it for the video, guys. It is over. Let me know in the comments what you think, though. What bad guys do you want to see on the screen? What do you think Matt Reeves is going to do with this trilogy? Is it a trilogy? Do we still have Ben Affleck as our Batman? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, we are no longer Future Radio. We are now AV Club. audio visual. I am your host, AV. Remember, you can please like and subscribe if you like the video. If you like what I'm doing over here, you can follow me on Twitter. It's the same, at J1Phenomenal. Ask me questions, ideas for videos, whatever you want to do. Until next time, this session of the AV Club is adjourned. Shoot.